Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So friends, this is video 3 of virtual machine series, and in this video we are gonna see about how to configure a virtual machine in VMware Workstation Pro, as I have discussed with you all previously. So in the previous video I have shown you all how to configure a virtual machine and also how to install a particular ISO file or a disk file of a particular Linux based or Debian based OS system. So now let's not waste our time. Let's dive into the topic. As I say you all normally, if you have any queries related to tech or Python, you can personally reach out to me in LinkedIn or Instagram. Before that, there is a playlist of Python basics to intermediate. I have already created a playlist of Python basics to intermediate. 26 videos will be available. As the time you see this video, by that time another video also will be getting uploaded. So if you click on this view full playlist, you will get 26 videos also in this playlist where I have detailedly covered about Python from basics to intermediate. Advanced videos also will be coming one by one slowly. So if you don't want to miss those videos, do subscribe my channel and on the bell notification. So now let's not waste our time. Let's dive into the topic. So here is the LinkedIn icon and Instagram icon. You can click on this and you can personally connect to me or follow me on LinkedIn or Instagram. So our virtual machine is installed and configured as I have already done it in my previous video. Now what is our task? Our task is to go to downloads. Where is downloads? Yeah. So here I have download Parrot OS because I like the Parrot OS. Who are seeing this video directly, our task is to go to downloads. Okay, before that, I have downloaded the Parrot OS in my previous configuration video itself. Whoever not seen that video, go to the Parrot, go to any OS you want to download to their website, search for those OS in Google. So you will be getting their web page. Click on that, and you will be redirected to that particular web page. So go there and click on download and download. Even I have shown it for Ubuntu also. Here you can see if you click on that Ubuntu desktop homepage. So this is the homepage. If you click on that, you will redirect to their homepage. But you can see here Ubuntu 22.04.01 version, LTS version. Click on download and it will start to download. So here we have the system requirements also. See the system requirements and download it. Now what is our main task is, let us go to downloads now, because I have previously downloaded the Parrot OS. Now downloads. So here you can see the Parrot OS, right? Now cut this. I don't want to keep it in here in this particular download location. So I want to save it in another location. Come to your this PC and select a new folder. Now I'll name it as VM. So VM means virtual machine, and I'll paste that OS here. So it is pasted, right? So this is done. Now our next task is to search for VMware Workstation Pro and open it out. Okay, so it's getting open. Now what we have to do, here you can see create a new virtual machine. Click on that. Once you click on that, you will get an option. You don't need to do anything for this. Click on next. Now your work is to browse the ISO file. Click on browse. So if you click on this and open, you will get the VM folder. Double click on this and there is a Parrot OS 5.1. So you can see here CD-ROM or an ISO. It is mentioned here. So this is your file. If any other file is there, it will not get supported. See that, okay? And click on open. So that particular file path is set now. Now click on next. You can see here it is by default selecting Debian 5. Debian 5 64-bit. And now the location where you want to save those particular Debian based operating system, whatever you perform. For that, what you have to do, let the location also to be the same VM, so that in future if you want to delete your virtual machine, you don't what happens if you keep in some other folder, if you delete in future also, it will be like it will not be saved there. Either save it in a particular go to this PC and search for local. In local, there is a VM, right? For me, it's in VM. So you can either save in this VM folder itself where you have saved your OS, or you can make a new folder and save in that folder. So that what happens is when if you delete your virtual machine in the VMware network also, those data will be saved in that folder itself. If you leave it in default, you will not get to know where the data is there. So in your Windows, there is a lots of storage might be occupied. So for making it easier, if you create a new folder and save all those data, whatever you are performing in virtual machine, in that location, when you want to delete it, if you directly delete that folder, then the virtual machine data will completely get deleted. Okay, click on OK. So now I have selected that default location. Click on next. How much storage you want to allot? For now, by default, it will be 20 GB. If you want, you can increase also. You can provide even 100 GB, even 1 TB also if your laptop is capable. And you have another two options here. Store virtual disk as a single file, or you want to store it as a multiple files. I'll select it as a single file so that inside that virtual machine VMware also there will be a single file and there will be no disk partition. Okay. Now click on next. So you can see the configuration here 20 GB 20408 memory means RAM. It is giving just 2 GB RAM by default for this. If you want, you can make the RAM changes. That I'll say tell you all how to make in the next video, or else now only I'll tell you. If you click on this customize hardware, you'll get the option here to increase the RAM. How much ever GB of RAM you want to increase the memory, you can increase it here. I'll leave it by default because Debian based or Linux operating systems 2 GB is enough to run. You don't need to provide more. Click on finish. If your main goal is to only run the virtual machine and if you are using more the virtual machine, then you can provide some 4 GB or 8 GB or storage RAM. That is more enough. Click on install, try/install. Now it is opening. Now what I can you can see at the down that Control plus Alt. If you click on Control plus Alt in your keyboard, you will be redirected to your Windows screen. Again, if you click here in this anywhere in this screen, you will be redirected to your Debian based or Parrot OS instance. So this is Parrot OS. So I have clicked Control plus Alt so that I can make it a full screen. Now I'll click on full screen. So it is full screen now. Now if you click on this, you can see here the Parrot OS got launched just in a few seconds. So this is not yet installed completely. This is just a trial version. You can see here menu. You can see here favorites all accessible administration, internet, graphics, sound. If you click on this internet, you will get all the browsing applications which are available. Firefox is available, Onion Share, Qubit Torrent, and even Tor browser is available by default because this is a hacker system. This particular Parrot OS specifically is designed for hackers. Okay. So friends, you can see here this was the configuration of the Parrot OS, how to configure it out. You can see here this is the we call this PC right in the this PC or my computers in your Windows. Same way here the user is the my computers for this particular Debian based one. You can see a desktop downloads, everything is available. And another default, one more thing is available in Linux and which is very advantageous to us is that how can we forget about Python? If you click on this terminal, see this is the interface of Parrot OS terminal. If you type Python 3 hyphen hyphen version 3.9.2. So what is the main advantage of Linux operating system is that you will get Python by default. You don't need to install Python separately as like we do in Windows. So this is the main advantage of Linux operating system. So now if I want to close this, what I can do is I hover up. So I'll minimize the screen now. Here you have the option called, it is running right now. If you click on this arrow mark downwards, you will get the option called as shutdown guest, suspend guest, or restart guest. Or else you can click on power off also. I'll just click on shutdown guest. Shutdown. So now this got shut down, and even you can see the configuration here also. Here also you can make the customizations, edit virtual machine settings. You can use that. So this is how we can configure any OS. So now you can see here, as soon as I made the configuration, some instance applications and even some default applications got installed in this particular folder. Previously only this one particular file was there. Now you can see so many files have got installed as soon as I perform a small operation. So next, which OS you want me to do a configuration? Let me know. You want me to do Ubuntu or any other configurations, any other OS? You can personally comment below. I'll check with out and I'll definitely make a video of that particular OS configuration. So that's all friends. That's all for today's video. Do like, share and subscribe and keep learning. Thank you. Bye bye.